Well, John, frustratingly, playoffs sort of more or less out the picture now. So, how are you and the squad approaching Saturday's game?
Yeah, just as normal, really. Want to go and try and win the game. Second to last home game of the season. So yeah, we all focus on that. And of course, yeah, a big sort of chunk of disappointment from Tuesday night and the preceding 3 games, not in terms of not getting any wins. So I think we need to try and end the season on high.
Is it a chance to perhaps look at some other players in your squad?
Possibly, but I think we first and foremost have to look at putting on a performance and trying to win the game, which obviously we haven't done over the past couple of weeks, and that's the biggest priority. So we'll I'll certainly have a look at that over tonight and with the team selection pending tomorrow. And yeah, if that's something that's a possibility for us, then we'll consider doing it.
How much have you and your staff thought about beyond the end of the season, or has all the focus been on our next 3 games?
Yeah, the focus so far has just been on this year, really, and there's been some forward planning in terms of pre-season and everything behind the scenes with recruitment that we're doing at the football club. We're still focused on that and ploughing ahead with all those sort of things, but at the moment we are taking it game by game and making sure that we check everything off this season. I think probably the first time the other night where we've come away from it thinking that the playoffs are beyond us. So now maybe the focus shifts and we can start looking forward to what's going to happen next year.
You obviously played Accrington recently. Can this be seen as an advantage or disadvantage, or does it not really make any difference to your preparation?
I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference. We're still going to do the same preparation from our end. And if you look at Accrington for the last 3 games, they've changed their shape from when we played them. The game will be incredibly different, I think. Hopefully a sunny afternoon in April versus essentially a snowstorm of a winter's night back then, just under completely different circumstances for both clubs. So there might be a couple of bits from individuals that we can take away and look at and focus on. But apart from that, it will largely just be another game that we're preparing for as usual.
What are you going to be looking for from your players?
We're just going to be looking for a good performance, really. We obviously want to win the game, but we're going to be looking for a positive performance. At home, we haven't really managed to string together though the sort of flowing performances from those home games, the Cheltenham game, the Bolton game, for example. Recently, we just haven't managed to do that for whatever reason. So I think a bit of chance creation, some exciting football would be nice, and that's what we'll be focusing on. Just to first and foremost put on a performance, and then hopefully win the game.
Just finally, what's the latest team news?
Yeah, nothing's changed since Tuesday night. No other injuries, so we're all set to be able to pick from the same squad we were the other night.